Hello, I am Christy with Positive X-Ploration, and today I want to talk about getting older and how it kind of sucks. But not totally. There are some good things about it too that we need to talk about so you can have your positive exploration.
Leave your limitations, live and go against them. Just let go and start up something new. Cause I know that what you planned out, everything that you built up, isn't what you want. And I know the life you're living isn't that fulfilling. Let me help you out.
There are obvious things about getting older that aren't fun. For me, for example, everything hurts. Right now, my back hurts, my neck hurts right here, my knees hurt, especially going up and down stairs. I take more medicine than I ever used to. I get hot flashes. I'm taking supplements for that. I have health concerns that I didn't worry about so much before that maybe I should have, right? But I didn't, so here we are. Mainly for me, it's the physical stuff, but also financial stuff. Preparing to retire. It's a lot. Oh, how I wish I had made more money and been able to save more money as a younger person. And that's another thing about getting older, looking back at your life going, oh, how I wish I would have done a few things differently. I don't really understand people who say no regrets, except maybe since there's nothing you can do about it anyway, you might as well not regret it, but make your peace with it and move on. Maybe that's the key. My physical life, my medical life, my financial life are all things that I find to be difficult about getting older. Because also as I get older, the closer I get to retirement, the more I want it. Another thing that is really hard about getting older is, if you have parents still living, they have their health concerns, and their health concerns are your health concerns. Oftentimes, you do know a day is coming when they're going to need more care. This is something I've thought about for a long time, for years. And we are here in those years. There are still some decisions that need to be made that I thought were taken care of, but they are not. So there's that. And if your parents have passed away recently, or the time is approaching, that's a difficult thing. That, in my life, I'm not there yet, but I know the day is coming. That day, that difficult time is coming as well. Those are some really tough things about getting older, besides your own problems, your own health. Those are the main things. There are things about my memory that I wish were better as well. But that doesn't usually bother me too much. So speaking of memories, what do I enjoy about being older? Well, after everything I just said, after all the aches and pains I've mentioned, all of the really tough, life-changing things that are swiftly coming my way, my own retirement, my parents aging as well, I enjoy being older overall. I do not want to go back to my youth. I wouldn't mind having no more aches and pains, okay? But as far as living that life, as far as having that brain, that young person's brain, that doesn't have the experience, that doesn't have the wisdom, I don't want to be her. I don't miss being her. And I gotta be honest, I don't miss having to go to school, either, high school or college or any of it. I don't miss it. I don't miss having my very first job and my very first apartment. I mean, it was nice, feeling to have my own apartment for the very first time. It was really amazing. I remember it still. But it wasn't your first apartment is also kind of, I'll just say this, there was a roach problem, okay? There was a roach problem. And my first landlord kept asking me if the water leaked in my apartment, because she paid the water, okay? She paid the water and trash, I think, and I paid all the other utilities, the electric and cable, whatever. And so she would ask me, if I had a leak or something. I'm like, no. She felt like I used a lot of water, and I don't see that. I mean, I pay the water here. It's not outlandish. I don't know. I mean, there wasn't even a washer and dryer unit in the house, or a place to hook up a washer and dryer. It was just, I had to go to the laundromat every week. So I wasn't doing laundry. There was no dishwasher. So I had to wash dishes by hand. I didn't do dishes very often, by the way, either. Probably didn't even have that many dishes. As a matter of fact, I probably had a small sink that filled up with just a few dishes. And my showers, did I take baths? Yes, I did. I would take baths every once in a while, listen to Enya, and I would, take showers like anybody else. I don't know how my water bill could have possibly been, that bad. So I don't miss that. I don't miss those neighbors. I don't miss living in that town. I don't miss that first job. I miss some of the people. Some of the memories are kind of fun, but I wouldn't go back to it. I wouldn't trade it. This is where I want to be, here and now, in the present. Do I wish I'd made different decisions? Absolutely. But I didn't, so I have to make peace with them, right? And I have to enjoy now and do the best I can and do things to ease the aches and pains and, get some exercise. Just take care of myself the best way I know how. Go see my doctors, take my medicines, take my supplements, and enjoy now. What do you think? Do you truly miss your youth? and the stupid things that you used to do and say, and the stupid stuff that you did, and maybe even some of the people you hung out with that maybe weren't the best. Do you really miss them? I don't miss any of those people. I'm spending good time with good people now, and now is what matters, and now is what we focus on, so that we can have a more positive exploration and move in increasingly, day by day, into the life that we want. Keep enjoying today, and I will see you next time.